Manchester City is currently in a fight for the Premier League title with Arsenal, but could be forced out of the competition in the middle of the season due to the sanctions that the investigation of the Premier League can entail. The sanctions range from a financial fine to expulsion from the league, and Manchester City may not appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The Independent Commission could recommend to the Premier League Council both the repetition of league matches and that it be the league itself that chooses to eliminate Manchester City from the league tournament. It could also suggest deductions of points, ordering compensation, cancelling or denying the registration of players, applying a conditional sanction, or condemning Manchester City to pay a cost. Ultimately, there would be the option for the Premier League to dictate any other order it deems appropriate, and the final decision on Manchester City's fate will be left up to the Independent Commission. The three signings that would be very easy for Madrid if the sanction against City is confirmed: 1 per line. The sanction against Manchester City could be decisive for Real Madrid's market aspirations in the summer. The TAS has no option to save Josep Guardiola's men, and the Premier League would have already started that investigation of the citizen entity. The cards are on the table, and that could clearly benefit Real Madrid. At the Santiago Bernabeu they rub their hands, specifically, for three large businesses, XXL, that they are managing for the summer. The first is to sign a centre-forward. Signing Haaland is closer than ever if there is a penalty for Manchester City. They could find themselves in a scenario of being forced to sell footballers to save their financial situation, and even, without entering the Champions League, in the event of a disciplinary sanction as happened to Juventus in Turin, it would be difficult to see the Norwegian holding on in this present 2023. His lawyer played the mistake. And the situation would be much worse in the event that Manchester City did not manage to get into positions in the European Cup. There was talk of Haaland 2024, and the Haaland 2023 scenario must not be ruled out. Two other signings. They are not directly involved in Pep's current squad, but they are targets that they see in the transfer market. In the case of Jude Bellingham, the shortlist is very clear: Liverpool, Real Madrid or Manchester City. And the Sky Blues have already fallen if the sanction is confirmed. Josko Gvardiol is the other with whom he collided in the transfer market. The English club intends to put more than €80 million on the table to take the Balkan, and now the reality is very different if the news of the possible disciplinary and financial sanction for Mansour bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan ends up being confirmed.